Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Sharma did not answer you. We're not
Yeah, it
doing it.
doesn't look like she's gonna make it.
Okay.
I mean, again, to give her credit, she's on the West Coast. It's 3 a.m.
Yeah, I
Actually
know.
4 a.m. Yeah, so it's tough for her to wake up and do this, but it's all good. What's up, Sammy?
Oh, good morning, guys.
Good morning. How are you?
Morning.
I'm good. How are you?
Great, man. We got Luke in here. What's up, Luke?
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, mate. Good.
Haven't heard that voice in a minute. Guys, this is
Back.
Luke. If you haven't met him yet, he's been in
Hello.
the group for about a year now. So, Luke, this is Sammy, Quentin, and we got Praveen coming in. He's still connecting to audio.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, man.
Luke is from Australia, Quentin's from France, and Sammy's from the UK, and then Praveen's from
Cool.
India.
Well, yeah, we got all over the world right now.
Oh yeah, like in an Epcot Center. Um, what's it called, Luke? So how you been? Obviously we'll go over a lot of this on a private Zoom, but
Yep.
like, are you kind of like catching yourself up a little bit? Have you been watching the course?
Yeah, just had a bit of a break.
Yeah, no, of course. I was just saying,
Uh,
like, after the break, like, are you is this the first thing you're kind of doing as far as getting
yeah,
back in there? Okay.
yeah,
All right, cool. So do you remember anything from when you were
yeah. I've still been sort of keeping an eye on things, but
okay.
just haven't been trading actively.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, we're gonna do a full fundamental breakdown of, let's see what we got here. The economic calendar, and then we'll get into the charts as always and see what we got coming up today. All right. What's up, Paul?
Morning. What up?
Good morning. How are you?
How are you?
Doing great, man. All right, let's see. Let's get the economic calendar over here. Paul, I don't think you've met Luke yet, but Luke's from Australia. He's been in here for a while, but he's kind of coming back into the rhythm of things.
How are you,
Gotcha.
Paul?
Welcome, Luke.
Thank you.
And then we got Praveen. Praveen, it's a little bit difficult for him to speak English, but he's in here. He can understand things and stuff like that. So
Yeah, welcome.
appreciate it, Paul. So looking over here at Wednesday, what do we have? We got German GFK consumer climate over here. Came out way worse than expected. Still in the negatives, negative 26.5. So that's obviously not good for the euro. I don't think any of you guys trade the euro. Morning, Praveen. So looking into further in the morning, we got goods trade balance, prelim wholesale inventories, pending home sales coming out, a couple of yellow folders, nothing that's going to really rattle the market, I don't think. But we do have Lagarde speaking later on. We got Macklem speaking from the Bank of Canada over here. But the main thing going on today, you got retail sales, especially for us. Retail sales coming out for the Japanese yen and the policy rate coming out. Monetary policy is coming out tonight. So I would keep an eye out for that. Make sure that you're staying calm and composed tonight during the issue session. I'll be sending a breakdown for you guys, but make sure that you're staying cool, calm, and collected during that, because obviously that's like, I don't think it's going to rattle the markets that much, but it's still a big fundamental catalyst that's going to move the market if they actually do increase the rate, which I don't think they're going to do. But the interesting part is the Bank of Japan has been talking about how startling weak the Japanese yen is. So could they be doing something about it? I doubt it, because they never raise rates. They haven't in 5-6 years, even more than that. So just keep an eye out for that, and we'll see if it actually even moves the market or not. But you're gonna want to trade the reaction to the news. Don't just jump in and gamble. Trade the reaction to the news. So that's all we really have for today. It's a light day. Again, we were supposed to be with Sharma today, but she wasn't able to make it this morning. It's a little late for her, or a little early for her. But maybe we'll do something on Friday, which we normally do if we don't make Wednesday. Now, Looking over here at the charts, we'll start with GJ. And as you guys see, like for Luke, I'll break some of this stuff down over here from the monthly. But Luke, as you can see right here on GJ, we've been coming down from monthly highs, right? Creating lower highs over here. We've been in this multi-year downtrend over here from the 2008 market crash, right? We had the recovery 2012 all the way to 2015. They announced Brexit, which took us all the way back down to a level like 130, right? Where we ended up holding support. Never broke the low of the 2008 market crash. We actually did come right over here. We had our correction, and then we come right back down and retest the lows over here. But this right here was COVID, which, we came down from this resistance, formed this low. We never broke the low and closed below the support over here from Brexit either, which is pretty interesting, or the 2008 market crash, right? So ever since then, this is the low that we created. Ever since this low that was created, we've been in this bullish trend, right? All the way up, especially all the way up to 156, where we ended up retesting the previous highs, right? Holding support, retesting previous highs up here, right? And then we retrace right back down to 149, right? 149 is a significant level because you got candle body highs over here to the left, previous resistance, right? So we ended up holding support there. You had a move like this right here where they thought back in November that they were going to actually increase rates, right? So all of October, we were extremely bullish. November comes around, they never increase rates, and price comes right back down to 149. But then with a surprising move in December, price ends up grabbing liquidity, tapping into 149. Also, this trend line as well, key level, key support. They ended up doing a surprise bank rate hike in December, which pushed us all the way back up to 159. But we failed to stay above 159, right? We kept rejecting it, kept rejecting 158 up here as well. But right here in early March, late February, we ended up having Russia invade Ukraine, which took us all the way back down to this area, retesting the multi-year downtrend over here, right, for the last time. And this bullish trend over here as well, right, just took off. So we ended up getting a very strong bullish close of the wick to fill in March. And now looking at April over here, April, we ended up not even creating a bottom wick, pushing up, passing the high of that candle, and pushing all the way up to 157,500. This whole area up here, which happens to be a previous support right here, right? So now as we're looking at the monthly, we were talking in the New York session last night with Paul and a couple other people of what GJ could possibly look like next month. How is this monthly candle going to close? All time frames are the same, only difference is time. So you're just trying to look for how these candles close and how you could predict the next one. Is this candle going to retrace back up, right, and end up closing somewhere around here, end up closing around 162,700, which is a previous resistance over here? Are we going to end up closing a stronger bullish candle? I doubt it. Or are we going to close weak or even bearish, right? But if we close weak like this, you could always see a bearish candle forming. Wait for that top wick to possibly form. Right here, candle flips bearish, passes the low of the candle, it continues right back down to 156. Could that happen with further fear in the market? The stock market right now is not good. It ended yesterday. Where are we? Let's take a look. Yeah, for the week right now, this is the entire stock market. Look how much fear is in the market right now, right? Nasdaq is down about 7% in the week. The US 30 is down almost 5% in the week, right? S&P 500 down almost 6% on the week. And then obviously you get the UK 100 down almost 4%, 2.5% over here. So that's why you see a lot of this bearish movement here on GJ, and this movement over here. Now, also it has to do with technicals where you end up reaching these yearly highs up here and the previous support over here as well. You're going to get some kind of reaction to that. It's been a pretty hard reaction, right? If you look at the weekly, we tapped into that area over here. And this is that candle I'm talking about, what we can end up getting at the end of the month right here, right? If we get a monthly candle like this, next candle creates a top wick, past the low of that candle, and we continue right down. Now, it looks like, yesterday was extremely bearish on the weekly and the daily, right? Very clean, big bearish candles printing on the on GJ over here. But right now, as you can see, we're creating that bottom wick over here. Right now, think about it. We're in the middle of the week. So could this have been a hard push all the way here, right? For the to begin the week, and then all of a sudden we start retracing all the way back up somewhere around here and end up closing somewhere around here, right? Or do we just retrace right now and then make another push continuing down through there? There's multiple different avenues that can end up happening. Daily. Now we're starting to hold a support. And if you remember what I was saying yesterday, could we potentially be holding some kind of a support anywhere in here, especially right here, right? Previous candle, which is interesting to us, didn't close with the bottom wick, right? Next one passed the low right away, created its bottom wick, flipped bullish, and now we're holding this support at that previous support as well, right? So how much farther up are we going to be coming before continuing down, or we continue right back up from here? Looking at the 4 hour now. 4 hours a little bit clearer. You can see the support that we're holding as well. You have price approaching a previous resistance up here, which I want to mark off. Very key area here on GJ. So you do have a clean move immediately to the left. We've been in this bearish downtrend. Let's see where we're meeting up over here. Yeah, so you're meeting up in a very key area right now, right? Price is holding support. We're starting to come up to another maybe possible lower high over here, hold resistance, and then continue right back down from here, right? But we need to break this support. Previous 4 hour candle ended up tapping into this area, flipping bearish and closing bearish. This candle has no bottom wick. So can this candle do the same exact thing? All right, we got about, I don't know, 2 hour 45 until the next 4 hour candle opens. So let's see how this candle closes. Looking at the 1 hour now. 1 hour, we're starting to struggle around this area. Yes, we ended up holding a support right here. Previous support right here. And then we just got a nice push off that area right there, right? And now candles seem to be staying above this previous resistance right here. Let's see. Make sure that's the way I want it. All right. So now what we're getting are two simultaneous weak bullish candles, or, honestly, really doji candles right over here. Now, I was looking at an area like this that we are now holding above, right? You ended up getting a strong bullish candle. Are we going to hold this as support? That's the first question, right? We need to break this area right here and probably retest it. I would be looking for a retest. And then this is your move. Look at that clean price action to the left. Just make sure that, if we get that, you're breaking the bearish trend for the most part, unless we just end up consolidating a little bit more and then continuing down for our retest to previous range for Monday. So you're saying right here, Paul?
I have the exact everything you have just talked about is what I'm looking at.
Nice.
But the I guess higher time frame idea is a retest here, because we never did. We fell. So we got a little bit of a range down here on the smaller time frame. We break it, higher time frame retest, and then maybe the week. I don't know how long all that takes, but maybe we stay in that little range area so we can close bullish on the monthly, or do we drive down and break everything and close really strong bearish, you know?
Yeah. No, I see the same exact thing. I'm just concerned that we get a close like this, and then the next close is very similar to this one right here, where you end up getting, yep,
So like another 4-hour fake out to go test the low then. Yeah.
yeah, something like this.
Mm-hmm. Well, did you go to the 30-minute yet?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
And you can expect something maybe like this.
Yeah.
If you get high volume at this time, you could take this right here. But you just got to be concerned and make sure that you got enough range to here, and that like this is part of your rules. Because like for me, you know, I've seen this setup many times. We capitalized on this right over here, right? Or I think we would have. What was it? We capitalized. Yeah, this is the one we would have. We weren't on the stream at the time, but we capitalized on a lot of this move right over here. But yeah, looking at the 30 now, we keep rejecting this area. So you can't get too antsy. And I know you guys are good with this now. But just don't get too antsy trying to take a buy right here. Be selective, be patient, right? This is going to save your accounts. You don't need to get into every move. Just wait for what you want, right? Don't let the market dictate your emotions. Wait for that bullish close above. All right, maybe even wait for a high to be created somewhere around here and then price to come back down, right? Holding a support. The bullish candle close right here. And then you take this thing up. Right, the clean move to the left. So just be patient. Right now we keep rejecting. So nothing much to see here yet. What we can do is place an alert somewhere around like 161, 100. And what I'll do is I'll just coordinate a 150, I would say. Now for the other way, right? Is there a possibility for any kind of sells over here? I would say once we break below this level here, because you can't marry one bias, but that's the one thing we're looking for. Could we get a close back below this area right here, back into this whole range? Right? Where then what you have is this support being broken. Do you want to trade in here? That's the question. Unless I would say safer sells are going to be below here. Right? Once you start breaking that, then you're starting to break structure a little bit. And then how many pips do you have in here? Which is what you always need to look for. You have about 70 pips right there to retest the low. So that's plenty of space for you to trade. Sorry about that. So everyone see what I'm looking at here? Like looking at the 15-minute, you got multiple rejections over here. Can you capitalize on a move like this? Right? So just a plan in place, just in case we end up rejecting this area again. You get a close below this area, maybe the wick rejection or a retest of this area, and you could possibly take this down. But just keep in mind that's high risk, high reward sells. These will be safer sells below here. That makes sense, guys? 30-minute candles flipping bullish over here. That's okay. So that's GJ. Luke, did that make sense to you?
Yeah.
All right. Any questions? You have any questions?
No, not all good.
All right, cool. All right, so it looks like we're trying to break up here. It's 7:23. We normally get some solid volume over here. 30-minute candle, it did close bullish here. This candle created a higher low, lower bottom wick, passing the high of this candle over here, but we keep rejecting this area. So is that something that you want to take? We got about 7 minutes left for the 30-minute candle to close. So do we close above this area, which would be awesome, or do we close below and reject again? All right, looking at gold. Again, gold has been respecting this little bullish trend right over here multiple times, right? Bouncing off multiple times, right? Now, 1680, I marked off all these levels over here. 1680, previous support and resistance during COVID, right? And we just took off from there, creating all-time highs. We come right back down to 1680, hold support, and we print up, right? We just rally over here all the way to these candle body highs. This was the Israel and Gaza conflict, as well as first signs of inflation and people getting scared of that, right? Then what we had to follow that month was a very strong showing of NFP, right? So got a very strong showing, less fear in the market. That's going to push gold down. And we retrace a little bit up to 1830, right? Where we then end up pushing all the way back down to 1680 again. Guess what? Another good showing of NFP, really surprising NFP over here, which pushed us all the way down here. But the candle ended up rejecting, right? And closing all the way up here above 1750, which we've held as a support before. This candle ends up closing above 1750 again. Bullish candle close. This candle closes above. And then this candle holds support with 1750 again, pushing up. But we kept rejecting 1830 over here. So this became a huge range until the Russia-Ukraine conflict, which pushed us all the way up from this bullish trend. Pushed us all the way up from here. Strong bullish candle. Ended up pushing through 2000, right? Creating this high up here. And then we ended up closing right below 2000. This candle creates its bottom wick, flips bullish, fills that wick, continues all the way up to all-time highs 2075, right? But we keep rejecting 2000 up here, right? This candle ends up for this month, for April, we ended up tapping into 2000 one more time and then flipping bearish and now passing the low of the previous weak bullish candle. This is a weak bullish candle. This is what I'm looking to see if GJ closes like this. This is exactly what I was saying on GJ. If we could get this on GJ where the next candle creates a top wick, flips bearish, continues down, is gold going to continue back down to 1830? Right? That looks possible at this point. Maybe. I don't know if it's going to happen, but maybe. But we do have a lot of fear in the market right now between Russia and Europe. They're talking nuclear weapons. They're talking crazy right now. So we'll see. Looking at the weekly now. Weekly again ended up forming a nice range where we create this high up here, close at 2000, come down to this area and retest it. We held support multiple times, rejection multiple times, and then held support with this candle. Then these two candles ended up retesting the previous candle body highs up here before rejecting 2000. All right. So we got a strong weekly bearish candle close last week. Next candle creates its top wick, flips bearish, and now passing 1910, which is that previous resistance support over here. Everything that you're looking for as far as taking sells, we're starting to break below these levels. Looking at the daily now, daily's forming that support, that setup we always look for. Strong bearish close, weak bullish close, top wick formed. We pass the low of that candle. Can we continue down? Only thing is we keep rejecting, not keep, but we just rejected this previous support over here. All right, we've filled these wicks, but we're now at this support and this previous consolidation. We're sitting right inside of it. All right, so can we get a push through 1886? All right, so now 1886, 1885, whatever you want to call it, we are holding a support especially with these candles right here. Right? This candle ends up pushing below, retesting the low, right? We held support resistance up here, broke the low, and came all the way back down to 1886 before we ended up closing bearish right around this area and rejecting this area right here. So now so far we're holding a support right now with this bullish candle. Unless we're just creating a top wick, we're going to flip bearish and fill that wick. That could happen too. But right now we just have 3 consecutive 1-hour candles. Now we're sitting in a nasty range. Right? A lot of big wicks, small body candles. You may want to wait for price to break out of here. I'll be curious if we start breaking through here. Not that I'm going to take anything up here, I don't think, but for you guys, I think safe buys are going to be above 1910 up here. Right? Once we break 1910, you get this level up here that you could be coming into. Also, not to mention, where are we with our bearish trend since 2000? We're over here. So we've been respecting the bearish trend, printing lower lows, lower highs, consolidating, and then printing lower lows, right? Now, can we consolidate like we did over here, tap into this area right up here, end up holding a resistance, and then continue right back down from here? Or are we going to end up breaking 1910 and continuing up from here? See the 30-minute. Just a 30-minute. I'm just going to adjust this to most recent support and resistance, which seems to be right around here. Oh. It seems to be right around this area right here. So far with this range over here, we've been printing lower lows and lower highs. So can we respect that, or are we going to break this area right here and continue back up? Maybe you could get a move right here. This would be more advanced. Make sure you can hold a solid support above 1902. You get a fairly clean move right here that you could possibly mirror. Just wait for candles to close in your direction. Make sense, guys? I'm going to take this trend line off because I don't like it. But, you know, I'm not trying to call buys over here until levels are broken. And sells, I would wait for 1893 to be broken. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Now in GJ, we ended up closing bearish, right? Rejecting again. That's why you stay patient. So are we going to end up closing below 160,900? That'll be interesting.
If we do, I think I'm going to take sells.
Me too. Yeah, I like this move, especially.
There's enough range. There's about 40, 45 pip if you measure it.
Oh, yeah. 30
So-
minutes opened.
The only issue is it's got no top wick here. But we have 27 minutes for that to be created.
We do. Yeah, we could retrace real quick and create it and then flip bearish again.
Yeah.
I think our best bet is waiting for that close below that level, being that we have those wicks to the left. Yeah, this will be interesting. Now, these will be short-lived sells, I believe. Or at least you want to secure most of it in a range like this, right? If we get a nice push, I would secure 80-90%. And I would also lower my risk in this area too. If we start breaking this resistance up here and holding a support to continue up, that's where you can raise your risk a little bit. That's where you can leave a runner. And you know, this one can be a runner as well, because we could just continue the trend. But at the same time, like, you could very well get a push down into this area over here, form a higher low. Somewhere in here. We get like a hard push like this, right? And then the candle ends up just like we get this push and then we reject and we have this like long wick right here formed. And then the next candle continues up from here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Sammy, you're having a good week, aren't you?
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
Yeah, very good week. 2 trades, 2 wins,
It's awesome.
2 3%ers.
Good stuff. How about everyone else? Paul said he would be right back. Quentin, you're just like really getting back into it. Did you take that trade yesterday that we took? Were you on? You were on. You weren't on Monday.
I was. What day are we? Oh, we were Wednesday. No, yesterday I had work. I wasn't there.
Okay, so you were on Monday. Did you take that trade?
Yeah, I took the trade on gold
Let's go.
with 0.5 risk.
Have you taken anything else this week?
No.
Okay. Well, now while we wait for this, I'm just gonna check something really quick. This. This thing. Okay. What is this? All right. So yeah, we're just sitting in this range right over here. And then gold reacting to that resistance up here. Again, this is just a mess on gold though. Be interesting if we close bearish right here. Can we come down and retest these lows? We're starting to break up. We're here in GJ. All right. Yeah, so can we get this bearish close right here on gold? Who's that, Jonathan?
Morning, guys.
I'm man. How are you? Take anything this morning?
No.
Yeah, we're just looking over here on GJ for a break above 161, 150, right? We need that close above though, because we're in this bearish trend. Price has been making lower lows and lower highs over here. So if we break this area, we could possibly get that retest and a clean move up to this whole area over here. But you got plenty of Plenty of pip range. About 120, 130 pips.
Yeah, makes sense.
Jonathan, have you taken anything this week?
Yeah, I think on Monday. No, Monday. I think Tuesday. I think it was a GJ. Gotta check my.
You catch the sells with us? Is that what
Because
it
I
was?
didn't really trade aggressively this week. Much. No, remember yesterday. Yesterday I didn't like the support to the left hand side when we had discussed.
Mm-hmm.
The major support on the 4 hour and then the 1 hour.
You want to send a chart?
If I was gonna send a chart,
What's up?
you asked me if I didn't get to send a chart.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like whenever we get a chance, send a chart. We'll break it down.
Oh no, I didn't really get to journal either this week. This week been really busy because this week I'm actually not gonna stay on the stream long because I have work for 10 o'clock because this week one of our co-workers is actually on vacation, so it's like pressure on us basically because we got to do more majority of the work.
No, I got you. So
Yeah.
we're scheduled Friday for 4:30, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's hop on the Zoom. Go through all your shit.
I would do the journaling of the trade I took this week, and then I would just show you it while we are in the or we're on the Zoom.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, look, Sammy's looking at gold over here. We're rejecting this area again. This is why I said wait for that close above. This 1 hour candle, let's see, it's gonna close in 19 minutes. It's gonna close like a weaker bullish candle, maybe, or even bearish, right? 30-minute candle. Let's see if we close a strong bearish 30-minute candle. The difficult thing is looking at this whole area right here, right? Like it's a high demand area. So we've been pushing up from this area multiple times. Are we coming down to retest this area, hold support, and then continue up? Again, gold is a big mess right now. So maybe you either want to wait for, you don't want to be trading in here, right? But you wait for that close below this level, you could take this thing down. Or you wait for this close above this level and you take this thing back up. That's what I'm thinking over here. Looking at the 15-minute, we can always adjust this right here. Yeah, that's a very high demand zone. Oh, we'll see. Maybe we could get a push, like a volume push would push us through it. Looking at the way this 15-minute candle is, it's gonna close in 3 minutes. So just be patient for a second.
If the close is strong, I might just get on the close.
Yeah, I think I would wait for the next candle to create its top wick and maybe pass the low. I think we could possibly grab a move from there.
Yeah, that also.
I think that would be a safer like move, like just waiting for that. But we'll see what we get here. This is nice. Question is, again, I got to remind everyone, like every morning, you guys got 2 opportunities to take a trade. So which do you want to use those on? Want to use it on something like this? Do you want to wait for GJ to kind of break out over here? We're still holding that support. And you don't want to be in 2 different pairs, 2 different scalps at the same time. It's just not worth doing.
Look, JJ's trying to break.
It is.
It looks like trying to break. Yeah.
Yes, sir. If we keep rejecting this area over here, let's see.
Yeah, I like that sell better than buys, to be honest, but
GJ or gold?
GJ.
Like sells below this level?
Yeah, and then just fill the range. It'll be easy.
Yep. But like, did you hear what I said about like short-lived sells possibly? Where like
Yeah.
we can like break down into this area, like create a huge bearish push, which we can certainly grab if we close below this level, because you got some clean moves that you can mirror. But right here, I'd be securing like most of it, stops at break even, because we can very well like snap back, respect this higher, bullish little trend that we have over here, where we're creating these higher lows, tap into here, and then continue right back up from here. We pushed down long enough. Like this has been a major bearish trend over here. Nice one too. And also, if you take a look, this is why we go up to different time frames. The 1 hour previous 2 1 hour candles, strong 1 hour candle, get a doji which cancels out, but this current 1 hour candle created a higher low with a bottom wick, and now it's flipping bullish. Right? You got about 1 minute left for the 15-minute to close. All right, 15-minute candle closed, but barely any top wick. And this candle's passing right away. We got our alert. Now, a risky buy would be just trying to buy right now. Could we get that push before 8 o'clock? Question is your stop loss. Like, let's say you took this right here. I'm just trying to play like devil's advocate right here. That's a 36 pip range, or 36 pip stop loss. And you're looking for a nice quick push up, but how quick can it come up before coming down a retest? Right? Only about 31 pips to this wick. Right? So it's probably better off for you just to wait for the 1 hour close above this level. Right? Yeah. And now wait for the support to form and then continue up. And again, like you guys got to be confident and you got to be content letting trades go. If this thing just skyrockets, it's okay. It's not meeting my rules. I'd rather wait for the later move where we hold some kind of a support anywhere in here and then take price out. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah.
All right, good. Gold ended up closing a strong bearish candle. This candle created no top wick, right? It's just passing the low of this candle right away. And how big can this 30-minute candle possibly, be? If it closes below this level, even better. All right, that's what we want, because then we could catch this range right here, which is, it looks small, but it's still about 35 pips. And then we could continue through there, continuing down, creating this lower high over here and continue down. Nice. Sam, are you in this?
No, I think I'm waiting for GJ. I saw GJ push up, so I was like, okay, we could get that retest.
You could get 2 moves today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for that retest, clear break of this level right here and continue up. My screen
And on gold, I was waiting for the top wick as well, which never came.
Yeah, gold. Yep. 100%.
Did you get in that gold or?
No. I'd be calling it if I did. I'd be I have the P&L tool on there for you. But let's see how this 30-minute candle closes. And we could take this based on the 30-minute, which would be even better. Even if it closes above this area, but it closes with this bottom wick, which passed below the previous, and it closes a strong body, you could wait for that top wick, wait for that candle to flip. And it's risky because of this level right here, but it could be a nice trade coming down to the support. But again, that's just one of those opportunities if you want to take it. That's up to you. I'm gonna go to whoop. Just took a trade. Ooh.
Who's unmuted?
What's up?
Check who's muted and who's unmuted.
It was Luke. Luke's taking trades over
Down me.
here. What? I love that sound on the live stream. It's always so fun. All right, let's see. Like two. Just trying to do something real quick while we're waiting for this. Look at that. We could very well reject over here. I don't think we will. I think we'll end up closing above here. We got about 10 minutes left. But at the same time, wow. See that rejection? See why we wait for gold? Sammy, I know you see that.
Yeah.
did.
That's why you wait for that top wick.
Yep. 100%. Game changer.
Yeah. Like, and again, with that top wick, will you miss trades? Absolutely. But you're going to lose a lot less trades than you win. Or you're going to lose a lot less trades than you're used to if you're waiting for that. And you barely miss trades. If you're missing the trade, it's a quick 10 pips on gold, maybe a quick 20 or 30, and then price just reverses on you. I'll log into this on MP4. Wow, would you look at that? Luke, are you in this right now?
Nah. Nah, I mean nothing.
Got it. Luke, do you have any questions so far? Anything I can help you with, like psychology or anything like with candles and stuff like that? You want me to point out?
I'm just taking all in at the moment.
Okay. If you
Yeah.
think of anything, just let me know.
Yeah, for sure.
How do I? Trying to clear some space on this computer. Thing is like ridiculous. Jonathan, were you able to watch that the live stream from the other day? You've been busy, I know, but
Yesterday.
I was just asking because you were asking for it to be.
Yeah, I did saw it uploaded by yesterday. Yesterday I had company yesterday. So
Okay.
I busy yesterday, so I didn't really get a chance to look at it. But I did saw when it was uploaded. But I just didn't get a chance to look at it.
Okay, yeah, it's on YouTube whenever you want. I was just checking. Let's see. Gold still doing the same thing. We'll keep these on the same, like a double chart here. I feel like we have to catch a nice trade today because we have the last 2 days. I think it's some. But we're not
Yes.
gonna force it. What's up?
GJ, Sammy said GJ cells look really, good. If he get this like 30 minutes to like flip bearish and close, I would take these cells any day.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking specifically for a close below this level over here because we keep rejecting this level as much as we are this level. All right, so we're sitting in this consolidation. 30-minute. Okay, looks like we're holding a strong support. You guys there? Oh, there we go. Computer was acting up. We need that close below here. This could be a liquidity grab. Another hard rejection. This is why you stay patient and wait. But can we get that close below here? Maybe a top wick on the next candle and grab this move. How many pips do you have here? Another thing that you want to check. We have about 55 pips right back down to that support. So can we grab that? We definitely can grab that. But are we going to, and are we going to get the setup that we want? Does my screen keep going black?
No.
No? Okay. It is for me, because I'm trying to uninstall something.
It did once, but
Once?
yeah, like a flash. But
Okay. Yeah, if it does that, just know I'll be back in like 0.2 seconds. Yeah, it's a hard rejection right there. Yeah, this could be a good move. Let's look at the other time frames again. See, the only thing is 4 hours still is very bullish, right? And the 4 hours going to close in about an hour, right? Is it just creating a top wick here to continue back up? Right? You'd be trading against the 4 hour. You got that resistance right here. So can we close back into this range? Yeah, the more I look at the 1 hour and the 4 hour, it's hard to take those sells. You guys see what I'm seeing? But this is not.
Kind of looks like a 30-minute fake out, or sorry, 15-minute fake out.
All right. Here we go. Got 1 hour left or 1 minute left. See how this 1 hour closes? About gold. Yeah. This is why you wait on gold. All right, we closed. So can we see a top wick formed right here, right after this rejection? Top wick formed, and we pass the low of this wick right here on the 1 hour. Is this something that you guys want to take?
Yeah, I would take it, but it's small risk though.
Small risk, yeah, with your stop loss up here.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do get this open here. Gold shooting up. Remember, we got 8 o'clock volume here. So that was a pretty hard liquidity grab here on gold. This candle closed bullish. I could see us taking off here. But are we going to concentrate on GJ over here? Is the question. I would
Would you
keep
still
this
see above the 1 hour on 30-minute?
stop loss.
Yeah.
I mean, what the current?
No, where would you put it? Above the 1 hour, the 30?
I would put it above. I wouldn't put it all the way up here. But if we start breaking down and you see some good volume, let's see. If we break the 1 hour candle close, this wick right here, I could put it above this area. I'll probably take it if we break that low right there. Make sense?
Yeah.
Gold 15-minute is now rejecting this resistance, but making a nice push. Looks like it wants to come above. See, the problem is you got these long bottom wicks over here on gold. A lot of times these things get filled. You end up exhausting somewhere up here and then coming right back down to fill those wicks. You guys have seen that. So just cool, calm, collected. It's 8 o'clock. A lot of people get their emotions going at this time. You guys just want to stay relaxed and just wait for your things to play out. Is everyone looking at the same thing on GJ here as far as the 1 hour being passed?
For me, yeah.
Okay, cool. Jonathan, Sammy,
Yeah, I'm looking the same.
cool.
I just don't want too much of a big stop loss. That's the thing.
What's up?
I don't want too much of a big stop loss.
Yeah, no, it would be above this current candle, like the entry candle, but it would be like a couple pips above, maybe around like 161,
Okay.
right? Because maybe price wants to tap 161 before continuing down, but we will see. What's the 4 hour look like on this gold? You're sitting in a big range right here on gold. So there's not much to get FOMO over. Quentin, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm considering the trade you're talking about on GJ.
Okay. The impulse entry?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's see. How's GJ doing? Praveen, yeah, we're just waiting for a break below. We're waiting for this top wick to form and a break below this wick for us to take sells. If we don't get it, we're not taking it. We keep rejecting that 100 level, 161, 100, 161 flat, really. What we got? Yeah, see the 15-minute ended up closing a strong bearish candle, rejecting this area again, which tells me that actually it doesn't really tell me anything, but what you have is this support over here that we ended up closing below, but not really, right? We really ended up closing at that level. This candle passed the low right away, flip bullish, right? So could we just continue to consolidate in here? Or are we going to print like a very weak bullish candle right here? Next candle creates a top wick, passes the low of that, which means the 1 hour candle will be passed. Oh, we're starting to flip bearish again. And again, my stop loss would be somewhere above 161 flat, not directly above this candle. This candle right here, it'd be a couple pips above around here.
It looks good though, because when you look at the 1 minute, the 1 minute has found resistance in between this like consolidation range as well on GJ.
The 1 minute. So I'm sure. Yeah. 1 minute we are consolidating around.
Yeah, so you got to save that full.
5 minutes starting to reject. Yeah, let's see how this 5 minute closes. That'd be interesting.
Yeah,
If the 5 minute closes bearish, the next one creates a top wick past the low. That'll close in 2 minutes.
yeah, that's good. Yeah,
All right, here we go. All right, I just entered. Wondering if it was premature, but I've seen this setup many times. 1 hour candle just opened, already created a top wick over here. Can we continue to push down?
I haven't entered this. I'm waiting until like we pass like 820,
Okay,
like 820 or so.
I like it. Yeah, this could have been premature. but I can easily manage risk over here by looking at, I like to use these lower time frames to manage risk.
Yeah.
This 5 minute, I don't like how the 5 minute just closed. It made that long push really quick, but it actually, you know what? It closed like a doji candle, which means they're not very weak, they're not very clean and not very strong. These previous 5 minute candles were very strong over here. All right. So now can we create a top wick on this candle and continue down? This candle did pass the low of that candle, but it also passed the high. Again, like the candle anatomy, it's all the same. That's the best part about trading the way we trade with price action. It's just knowing how to read candles and wicks and understand levels, supply and demand, all that stuff. It's very simple. Not easy, but it's simple.
Yeah, I think it's gonna have an easier time going down than going up. So like looking at it going to the upside, we don't have really any clean traffic
Yeah.
immediately to the left, but right there on your screen, we have tons of it right to the left. So that should be the easier move for the market to do is kind of what I'm looking at.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking also at this strong close right here. Like
Yep.
it was like a last ditch effort to continue up, and then we ended up closing bearish. So let's see how
Yeah.
these 5 minutes form
If
out.
we get the sense, this will be indications that we actually looking to head down for real.
Yeah. How's gold doing? Gold's holding some kind of a support on the 1 minute. So now in the 1 minute, if we keep holding this support, I'm not gonna let myself get too spooked by this. Maybe if we close above these candles over here, I'll just close the full thing. But I think we'll be good. Maybe we're just forming a lower high. See, it's tricky using these lower time frames because you're playing with micromanaging a trade, or are you just really managing it in a smart manner, waiting for levels to break on the 1 minute, just like you do on the 30 minute. So it's something that you really need to back test and get used to, get comfortable with, so that you're not micromanaging your trades. You're just understanding how the price action's moving. I believe I took this too early. I just like that push because I thought we were forming that top wick, which we did. Now we're starting to continue down. I think we're still good. I'm curious how this 15-minute candle closes. So the woman that's holding a support here, can we start breaking previous highs? Or are we going to keep rejecting printing lower highs? fluid.
Five-minute, we just closed, but weak bullish candles.
Yeah, the 15 did too.
Yeah, form of support.
This 5-minute creates this bottom wick, which it is, and past the high of the previous and closing 50. Put the hand on the trigger. I gotta dust off my magic keys. Sits like right under my computer. It just collects dust a little bit. You guys all have magic keys?
Nah,
No.
I left the bike. This on-screen version.
You want to get the on-screen version?
Yeah, I was thinking about getting that version. Yeah,
It might be good. Oh, Paul likes the on-screen better. Okay. Why is that?
I think because it's cheaper.
Easier
Easy.
effect. Okay. Wow. Oh, when you say okay, so do you find as many? No. I'm saying, do you find as many technical issues with the on-screen? I mean, my hardware doesn't really give me that many issues, but you know, every now and then, GJ's
Nope, I found more issues with the actual one versus the on-screen, because I mean, granted, Lauren did freaking spill water on it and then not tell me about it, so that was probably why. But even before, like, it would just take sometimes, like if I'm just sitting here for a while, like hour or so waiting for a trade and I don't press it or touch it, it would take a second to like turn on or do its thing, where the on-screen one was just, it's just, I don't know, it's just easier, I guess.
yeah.
Not that Magic Keys is difficult, but I like it better. Jamie was telling me about it, and then once Lauren broke my Magic Keys, I was like, okay, well, I need something.
Mm-hmm.
I like doing it with the mouse better, I think.
Jamie, who's Jamie?
Bear Dalmida. I don't know if you remember him.
I don't think so. Don't think so. So yeah, if we get a bearish close on the 15-minute or a nice push on the 15-minute, because it created a lower high over here with this top wick, so we could very well, this could still be valid. As you can see, I'm not micromanaging anything. Where you know, we get the weak bullish candle closes forming and holding this support, but they're weak, right? No strong bullish candle closes, no breaking of structure on the 1-minute, right? Still printing lower highs over here. So it's still a valid trade. Once we start breaking these structures, then you got to think about managing risk.
If you want it, I can chat pretty much any time today. I off today now.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So if something works better for you, let me know.
You're the man. I appreciate it. Paul, yeah, we have 5:30 today.
Yeah, because I was supposed to just go in late because of this interview in 10 minutes. But he just texted me and said you can just stay home today if you want.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But what are your preferred times to go today?
Doesn't really matter. I don't have anything really to do.
Okay. Yeah,
The only thing I'm gonna do is go to the gym in the afternoon, but other than that,
I have
pretty
a
open.
packed day between I'm gonna be up in the city for a little bit.
Okay.
I got to Zoom with you. I got to Zoom with Tiffany. And then I got to pick someone up later tonight in Newark. don't know why I committed to that.
Yeah, just let me know what'll be easier.
Okay, appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Come on, TJ, drop. Let's go. Stop playing games. No one's gonna tell me about gold. Yeah, like I said, you would have been playing in a range, would have been a good trade, but wait for 1910 to be broken. That way you could grab the bigger move. Like this would be a short-lived move or a riskier move. Now you could just like you didn't lose any money or anything like that in this range. Now you can grab profits with this move up here. I think TJ is looking for that volume. Push it down.
Because even on the 1 minute is not breaking structure. Just keep, creating resistances and just keep pushing down.
Yeah. 5 minute is looking good now. The way
Yeah.
the candle closed, could we be creating that top wick, flipping bearish and continuing down to fill this wick? That'd be nice. Right there.
I want to see how this 30 minutes is gonna close in the next 8 minutes.
Yeah. I don't like it with this 1 minute flip. I do not like that. What will we get here? So now we're potentially starting to break structure, holding support, triple bottom down here on the 1 minute.
What are your guys' thoughts on Elon Musk actually buying Twitter? I saw Uncle Ted posted his view on it and stuff, saying that it's just another way of the elite, of course, taking over the masses and just controlling and all that other stuff. But what are your guys' views on it? Like, you think is something more beneficial for the elite? Of course it is, but I mean, like, what are your views on it?
No, I think Ted, like I love Ted to death, but I think he's in that Tesla circle. Like my uncle is in that. And like it's almost like they speak their own language. Like if you have a Tesla, like you're like in this like cult like environment or like they all like know what's going in and out. Like just like the first people that had the iPhone, it's like the same language that they're talking, the same way they talk. So like they have their little quarrels with Elon Musk when he does a certain update, when he does like certain things on the cars and stuff like that. They all like get in these chat rooms and talk about it and shit like that. And I feel like that is his feeling of Elon Musk festered over, with some of that stuff. And, he always looks deep into things. And sometimes I feel like he looks a little bit too deep into it. I think it's great. I think he's like this like billionaire superhero kind of dude. Like Joe Rogan was explaining him like this the other day. Like if there was one person that was like super rich, that was doing great for humanity as far as like rockets, trying to go to Mars and trying to find another civilization. He believes in free speech and how important it is. So now he's gonna buy Twitter. Like it's sick. And he's like 44 billion, no big deal. I'll do it.
Yeah, that's funny. Lauren and I were making jokes about it.
What's up?
And we were like, Twitter kept blocking his tweets. because he was being very opinionated. He's like, you know what, F these guys. Like,
Yeah.
how much?
Yeah.
All right, can't block me no more.
I love that.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
So you think he would since he owns Twitter now, you think he would unban Trump because remember they banned
Yeah, that's what Lauren said to me. She's like, guess who will be back on Twitter now? I was like, Trump.
I think
That will
he's
be-
gonna unban a lot of people.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's gonna take a while. Like he's got to get like an infrastructure going because I'm sure he's not gonna stay with the same management. And you know he's gonna
Yeah.
enter his own CEO because he doesn't have time to run a social media company. But he's not a dumb dude. He's
Mhm.
already put these things in place.
yeah.
You
It's
know?
funny though, right? Because like if any of us had that money and Twitter kept blocking our like Instagram posts or our tweets,
Yeah. It's like, all right.
we would just buy them so they couldn't do it. So it's like he's even that type of person has like
Yeah.
the same kind of thoughts as us. He's like, fuck these guys. Like, you want to block my tweet? Okay, let's play.
It's the ultimate like fuck you move.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which listen,
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's
That was
awesome. It's a win for free speech because like you hear him talking in these TED interviews about how important free speech is for society. And like, you know, you're gonna see in the media, like this is where the elites come in. You're gonna see in the media them try to like turn this into like, oh, like it's not about free speech, it's I don't know. They're you know how they're gonna turn it. I'm sure they already are. Don't listen to that. Like it's all like a jealousy move.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because
You all
like
think-
the legacy media has been hiding behind these social media companies the last couple of years with I mean, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
But do you guys think, let's say, you know, Trump does come back to Twitter, you think even though he's not president, you think if he had to say some shit, he could still potentially move the markets or his
Well, you know, now that he's not the president, but he is going to be running.
yeah.
He is going to be running. So I don't think he's going to be moving the markets if he's not president. But once he does become president, and he's, you know, that's the only way he would. He doesn't have any power right now.
Yeah, fair point. Fair point.
You know, it's not like he's on the phone with Putin right now telling him to chill.
I mean, he might be. They might be texting.
That
He's like, bro, fuck with Biden some more.
Exactly. Sleepy Joe doesn't know who he's talking about. Fucking bomb Ukraine. That's so bad, right? But still.
it's
Yeah.
He's it's an embarrassment. What government just did like a parody of him? Anybody see that?
Mm-mm.
You did?
I gotta get going. I will. If you guys are here when I'm done, I'll come back.
Okay, sounds good, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll be soon leaving as well. Like around like man. I give this until like 8:30 and then see if we're actually gonna get a push. But until then, I gotta go and look and
Well, the good thing is, yeah, it looks like the 30 minutes gonna close bearish.
Yeah. And I like the next. I feel like if I make you see all those lower high wicks to the downside, and how you got it breaking its own low now. So it really looks heavily bearish. It looks like it got a lot of potential to go down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm looking to see if this 15 minutes gonna close below this level, which would be nice. And then the next one, ooh, let's go.
So there you go. And let me look to start.
Damn, that was like an instinct reaction. I never really have those in the market. Like the market when the market pushes or anything, you'll never hear me like going crazy. But like, you know, that move just there, I was like, oh.
Oh.
All right, so as you guys know, I'm already in this.
Yeah, I got in as we start to break the 1 hour low. Let's go, boys.
Okay. So the one thing you do want to understand, like just wait for that one minute, I would say. most of the time. I just don't want you to get in trouble with that in the future. I think you'll be good with this now, but like taking it at 829, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But awesome. See, this candle closed with no bottom wick.
Nah, it did close at the bottom of it. Well,
I don't see it.
it's like,
I think we'll be okay.
oh, there you go. Stop, break even.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Listen, play the. You gotta play the
Beautiful.
Orange.
Stops at break even.
Good trade, Steph.
Thank you, sir.
Nice, bro. Nice. This was worth the wait and worth the stay before he leaves to go work.
Oh, wait. You can't leave yet.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna leave it.
Yeah, we gotta do our shit. That's 3 days in a row we caught some nice moves.
That was Sammy.
പഠിക്കാൻ പോവാ സൗണ്ട് സൗണ്ട് പഠിക്കാൻ പോവാ പഠിച്ചോ പഠി ഇവിടെ അടിച്ചു ഇവിടെ ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്തു ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്തു ഇവിടെ പകരം ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്തു
I got you very prematurely, like Steph did.
That sound
Gotta find a new one.
That's 3 in a row.
What's up?
3 in
that
a
was-
week.
Yeah, that's 3 in a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom. So now, guys, keep in mind this. The reason I secured right over here is because this candle closed with no bottom wick. Now, yes, sometimes we get that push, and that's what I normally like to capitalize on, especially if I'm already in a trade and price just like closes with no bottom wick and then just keeps pushing. Normally, I'll secure around this area and move my stops to break even because I know we can make this push and then start snapping back. Right? Not to mention we have been printing higher lows, right? But this could very well continue to drop.
Yeah, I think it was Paul that just left, right?
Yep.
Steph.
He
Yeah, I just
had an interview at 8:30. That sucks. He's gonna see
Yeah.
it, be pissed.
I just messaged in the Slack group and said, "Bro, you missed it. Left a bit too soon."
Saw that. That's awesome. All right, let's
Like, yeah, that's amazing. So we did call it sales bit. But wasn't looking too proper, yo. 18, whoa, 20 pips. There we go. Runners running, man. Runners running.
love the runners, baby. Good job, Jonathan. Sammy got this too. Quentin, did you grab this? Praveen?
2, there we go.
Yeah, I took.
Good job, Praveen. Awesome. Did you grab anything else this week?
Yeah, the previous 2 days I was with you.
Nice. You were in both trades or all 3 trades.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
There we go.
Thank you. Thanks to you.
I mean, it's you trading your account.
Waiting. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Paul just came back in.
Yeah, Paul.
Look who it is.
Paul, welcome back, bro.
Just emailed me and has to reschedule. What?
Wait, what happened?
One of her daughters is sick, so she has to reschedule. Like,
Wait a minute. No, so she rescheduled the appointment and you left. Damn.
Jesus.
You better get this job now.
yeah, like I mean, I didn't plan to take the day off, but oh well.
Like 24.
Did you?
At least GJ's phone.
Yeah.
Almost TP.
It's beautiful. Beautiful, boys.
That was good. That was really good.
I think the 4 hour will flip and break the previous 4 hour low in 25 minutes.
The 4 hour will flip.
It'd be some monster 5-minute candles.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see this thing closing a very weak bullish candle. Next one creating a top wick, flipping bearish past a low and continuing down to retest these lows. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking to take it to that hourly support right around like 160, 445-ish. Yeah, nothing too far past that.
You guys notice also like how we we took this trade based on the 1 hour, but what were
Yeah.
we doing? We were using this price action over here, right? And I was sitting in this trade because I knew I liked the price action of these lower time frames over here.
Yeah. And if you look at the 5 minute and like how I had mentioned how we making like lower high wicks, and then we started to break, then that was good confirmation regarding to, you know, a continuation down.
Absolutely. My bad. I was just recording a video.
Yeah. That's cool.
But yeah, 5 minute looked nice. These were weak bullish candles. Somebody pointed this out. Was that Jonathan?
Yeah, when I had said how we coming down with lower high wicks, we're not really like breaking any further. We just, you know, we were just respecting the wick highs basically.
Exactly.
And then we we were basically like closing weak bearish candles, but we were coming down basically. We were literally coming down, and then we just shoot down like a shooting star.
Beautiful. Good job, boys. I'm gonna let this runner go. I'm gonna hop off right now because I gotta head up to the city. But guys, great session. That's 3 in a row this week that we've all had great sessions, and you know, we're just waiting for the right move. We're staying patient for it, and then we're just capitalizing on it. Right? You know, some little things we missed, like supposedly gold over here. Right? We could have caught this, but that's okay. We can always wait for this support to be formed because we're waiting for 1902 to be broken and closed above. Right? This is what we want. We have a range now. So now wait for that support to be held over here. Right? And so we don't get a fake out in a range. And you could possibly play this range to fill that wick. Right? So just keep that in mind. Manage this the right way. Go break even if you're not already. Right? There's no reason for you not to be. And I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning.
Definitely, Steph.
All
Definitely.
right, see you later.
All right, boys. Have a great day. All right, productive. Daily must crush them. Trading AAR. Write about this. This is how you get. See you, boys.
Yeah.
See you later.